Okay, let me get my headphones. Right, let's get going. My connected headphones. No, why is my headphones not connecting? Connect. Right, let's see if that works. Hold on, I'm just trying to get my headphones working. Do 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 do. Add a device. Why is this? Couldn't connect. Hold on. Is my Bluetooth turned off? Uh, what's going on? Why does nothing work on my computer ever? Install drivers. Let's see if that works. Problem found. Uh, Update driver. Is that working now? Yes, okay. Let's make sure. It is. Okay, perfect. And we've got sound back. Good. But we're still trying to figure out what we're doing over here. Don't tell me this is happening again. I need to switch my Wi-Fi. Available networks. Right, that should fix the issue. Do. Is that all the shelters I've got, by the way? I think it is. So I'm just trying to sort out a few bits and bobs before we go nuts and figure out what we're doing today. Let's put those in there. Right. What are we doing today? Is the question. I want to get a roof on as well. Let's put that back. And let's think about a roof for this section and whether I want it higher. How high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Actually quite a good height. I'm thinking if we go 2 more. Let's do that. Let's pop you in there for now. And let's take my silk touch. We should have 2 silk touches. Why do I only have 1? I do have 2. Where's my fortune gone? In there. Okay. I didn't think this through. How am I going to get up there? I think I want to do this. Actually, I don't. Do I? Does it really matter? It doesn't. I think it'll look better. So let's do it. The big dig continues. Do 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 do. That's an issue. So that's the line. So we're gonna want to close that all in. Right? I guess at a minimum we want to do the corner that we're doing. Ooh, actually we don't need to do that one. We need some torches up here at some point. Let's do that. Oh. Well, that's right. So we'll actually nip outside and sort that out. In fact, let's go do that. He's shooting me. That's not good. I hate that powdered snow. Gets me every time. Right, so we're going to need some snow blocks, that's for sure. That's probably not going to be enough. That might be. But first... we're going to want to build... I'm going to need that. Probably going to need more than that. Bum, 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 bum. We'll take that. And let's stack up. So we're going to take this up to 11, I think. Effectively, that's going to be the wall. Which means the ceiling's going to be here. Which means that we need this to effectively come not that. I think we need it like that, right? That should do it. Right. So that should mean we need to go. Let's tower back up a second. We're going to have to clear all this as well. Because we're going up to this level, right? Oh, I hate that stuff. That should be it. Let's put you all away. Let's go and convert you into snow. Let's put the snow away. Right, let's just do that. I say we clear to about there for now. That was stupid. Actually, we do need to go over one. Which means we also need to... No, that's where the roof's going. Okay, we'll fix that later. Oh. Ah. Lots of digging. All because I want to raise the ceiling by 2 blocks. Who's freezing? It's not you. Let's just make this somewhat safe. And this is what we're doing today. Let's put, so we can actually see what we're doing, let's put on night vision. There you go. Suddenly thought actually you guys probably can't see a thing, can you? So hopefully that's better. So much coal up here. Hmm. Something tells me we've got quite a lot of snow to clear out. We shouldn't be so far over that side anyway. I don't need to have cleared all of that. We'll do it later. Do, 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 do. We're going to want all this snow. Fix the mountain top. Does all of that go in there? Some of it will, right? Right, so we don't need to go any further that way right now. I just want to get this corner done, really. So let's head about here. I mean, eventually we've got to dig it all out, but I just want to see what this is going to look like, right? No. Okay, so that pretty much brings us to there. Perfect. Now, what's going to make a good ceiling for this base? That's the real question. Do we want to keep it dark? We probably do. It probably is going to be deep slate of some description. We've got so much stone, it's not funny. Let's pop you all in there for now. We'll figure you all out later properly. Right. Now, how am I going to do this? This level's going to be the ceiling. Let's fill that in so nothing spawns up there. Well, nothing will spawn up there anyway because it goes out, so it will. But let's just do that. I guess we'll get the ceiling in first and then we'll take this level out, right? So, for the ceiling, we could go with... but I don't think so. I want to see... can I make slabs and stairs matching this stuff? I can't remember. I can do slabs but not stairs. Ugh. That's annoying. Why would they do that? Why not make stairs that match? That's just so stupid. Alright, let's turn off this a second. This might get a bit dark for you guys. Once it wears off. Oh, let me have my coffee before it goes cold. Yo, Nicole! Yeah, but the thing is, I don't understand why they did slabs but not stairs. That just makes no sense to me. I mean, at a bare minimum. And walls, you're right. Either do it all or don't do any of it. Because I was thinking that that would actually be quite a good rather than quartz for the pedestals for the dragons. And I think I want something dark ceiling. I'm thinking possibly that as the ceiling of this place. But I just wonder if that would be too much. Deep slate. I mean, it's going to be a lot of deep slate. They're too light. Yeah, maybe chiseled? I think I've got a load of chiseled somewhere. Let's just have a look, see what that will look like. I think having this all as a floor will do it, and then, like you say, arches around the walls with different stuff. Yeah, maybe. Let's give... Let me see, where is my... There's some more cobbled. There's the chiseled. Let's go and have a look and see what that will look like. And the only way of knowing is by doing. So, no, we don't need it there. The only reason I'm thinking this is because it's got a bit of a texture built into it, and I think from the distance of being below, this is going to be like 11 blocks up, I think it is, maybe 13. Actually, how many is it? Actually, it's 12 blocks. That's fine. So if we just do this area here a second. Okay, well that's it. So let's now just take down... I really need scaffolding. In fact, I think we'll go home and get some, I think. Okay, that's too much. Maybe rather than that, we do a pattern with deep slate. That is off, so that's... So, rather than that, what if we... You know, I would love to do that, but you can't do it with a hardcore world on Bedrock. It won't let you change it. So you just can't change it. It won't let you. I mean, what we can do, I suppose... No, it won't let you. So... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, this was a different world where I was starting to test things. But it wouldn't let me do a creative of the world it's in. I know, stupid, isn't it? If anybody knows how, let me know. But we can definitely play around and try and get an idea of a block palette or what we're going to do in creative. It's not a bad idea. That's what I did for the runway. You'll see that's where we're going now. So we can play around with that and sort of get a rough idea, and maybe also the wall. This was me playing around originally with sort of ideas. I don't know why I came into RLCraft World to do this, but I did. I think I like the idea of having it open rather than arches, so that when you fly in, it doesn't feel too restrictive and you see everything. But anyway, for a ceiling, we can still use this maybe. We could do something. It's too much. It's all too much. It needs a pattern. So we're going to have to go with a pattern, I think. Yeah, I haven't decided on the wall yet at all. This was my very, very first. This was before I even built this in the world, and I was playing around. Yes. So like I say, this was. I don't even think we're doing this. I don't know. Let's think on this side for a. We did 2, 2. I've got absolutely no ideas at the moment, so this is all playing in. So actually we don't want that. We want something more like that, right? And then we would have a center, wouldn't we? So we could do something like just to give it some depth. Probably not these blocks. I want something else. Let's see what happens if I introduce some tough. So we could go with something like that and repeat it all the way across, but maybe also break up that with something more like do those in the corners maybe. Yeah, it's about all repeating patterns, isn't it, really? So it'd be Wait. 3, yeah? So... What am I missing here? So you'd have 2, so it wouldn't be there. It'd be that, but that would then be there. Which would mean that we would then do... nope. Actually, that would be that, as would that, as would that, as would that. That would come across like that. Then we would do 1, 2, 3. We could do something sort of like that going across. But maybe not these lights. Maybe these are too bright. Maybe we want something more. I mean, we could do... or copper. If we did, it would be this one, I think, or this one. So let's do that there, that there, just to get a rough idea of which one we like more. We need levers or buttons. Levers. We need... Oh. Right, no to that. Actually, it probably is going to be... Actually, I don't know if I like that block. We've got this all the way round, but... Oh, what's going on? Why has that happened? So is the brick better than the, what is that called? The polished? And then which light? is the question here. And seeing that we're using these all over, I'm guessing that... How do you make these? I thought these were supposed to be... Are they the same lightness? Yes, these are... No, they're not, are they? I don't know. That one's brighter, I suppose. I don't know. What other blocks do we have that are dark that would work? Coal's too dark. I think nether's probably too red. Yeah. What do you reckon, Nicole? Blackstone's tempting. The only reason I've not gone with it is because of... It just means I've got to go to the nether. I'm back to that. I don't know why I don't want to go to the nether, but it's just... To me, it's going to be the next update, isn't it? If they're going to update if they're going to update the nether or the end, it's going to be the nether first. I don't even know if they can update the end because it's not a biome specific dimension. But then I don't even know if they're going to update the nether because they've gone into partnership with somebody else and doing a different add-on for the nether, aren't they? But then they also put out that poll about wanting to do different dimensions. So maybe they're not going to touch the nether or all that, and they're just waiting for the different dimensions. See, you say that, but the way that I think it works is that they've kind of... It's to do with... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I just thought it was to do with the biomes. And it's replacing, you know... 50% of biome, a type of biome with a different new biome, if that makes sense. But if they do the nether next, either I'm going to create a new world, therefore it doesn't matter if I go to the to the nether now. If they... So I don't know. This might be too dark as well. It's too purpley, bluey. Oh, actually, I don't know. Yo, hi Jade. Change it to night. You'll see the difference. That's not a bad idea. Set. It's time. Set. Night. Puff and Blackstone do not work well together. So if we did do Blackstone, we would need either a Blackstone, but I don't want a Blackstone. It would probably then be a deep slate, brick maybe. But that's too grey. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking the sea lanterns as well. These are too yellow. So, I agree. I think the blackstone's too purpley. Can I time set? Can we set it to midnight? Yes. Now the other question is, do we do it like... I'm being too picky, aren't I? You're kind of liking the blackstone. I just don't know if it's too... If it clashes a bit too much with the... Maybe, I don't know. Oh, we're going to have to go mining in the nether. Oh, okay. Hey, I will take every hint and tip you give me when it comes to building, Nicole. I've seen your building, and it's much better than mine, so... Do the deep slate tile stairs. Let's give that a go. These ones. Yeah, it's more just I suppose if we don't travel far, it'll be fine. But if I'm going to the nether, then I might end up travelling. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, actually, that draws your eye more into the centre, doesn't it? The tiles. I think you're right there. Okay. That's what we'll go with then. Which does mean two things. Okay, so I hope you're ready for this. This means two things. Well, let me just double check. Blackstone. Do I want to use those, or do I want to use polished or something? So so it will mean that we're going to the nether, but it also means I'm going to have to do a better and also a manual. I don't like the automatic guardian farm. You see how you have the blackstone in the middle and the deep slate at the end? Huh? Are you talking about this bit here? Because these will... I won't do these. I'll only do one of these versions. I wasn't going to keep both. I suppose I could keep both. I suppose we could do... I was thinking one of these versions, and that would become all of it. But you're saying to do a mixture of the deep slate with like the reverse of this and do a mixture, maybe a pattern. Is that what you mean? I don't like these. I think it's better with bricks. Yeah, so we'll do... Right, let me think about this. So if we did 1, 2, 3, although rather than that, it would have to be bricks, I think, to match, right? Or would it be better as tiles, actually? No. Well, we could do it that way as well. Let's just see what this looks like next to each other. That goes there. That goes there. But then I wonder if we carry on using the tiles, because I like that. Actually, hold on, what am I doing? The tile stairs draw up. Why am I getting confused here? Because I haven't done that. Right, now we go back to... let's just have a look at what tough stairs we've got. Is that the only... That black stone. We switch those out. Wonder what... just want to see, out of interest, if we did something like this. Okay, well, I think we've got a start of an idea anyway. So, let's get rid of all this a second so you can see it better. Oops. But then you would, I guess, do something like this, right? That's what I want. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wait, where am I going? Over here. Then we take the deep slate. Wait, I didn't get the deep slate. So we'd effectively have something like that, right? I don't know. I don't know if I like these. What if we did something like this is sort of more of a texture indent. I think I like the stairs better. So then we would bring back... I think it's these I don't like next to each other. I think that's the problem. Could we not do maybe just... But then that doesn't work. Maybe we bring this back in. Or we just keep those. No. No, I want it open. I don't want the idea of pillars, I don't think. I want it left open. Are these directional? No. Doesn't matter what way you place them, does it? They go the same way each time. Okay. Gilded blackstone, that's a shout. Although that might look a bit too... I need to complete the inventory. What if we did all 4 like that? I'm half wondering whether just to do it all in blackstone and deep slate and get rid of the all in blackstone with the tiled stairs and get rid of the Spherian and have it all as one. See, they look fine when they're together. I just don't like them next to the blackstone. I think overcomplicating it is too much, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think. Then we do stairs. Wait, that doesn't go there. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of all of you. Keep you, keep you, keep you, right? Yeah, I think that works best. Yo. Typing on mobile is hard. Keep blackstone in middle and then use deep slate on sides. I think keeping it one pattern, I think is going to work best. So I think that's the one we're going to go for. So we are going to end up going to the Nether. After all of that, after spending ages the other day trying to avoid going to the Nether for comparators. Although I can technically get blackstone in the overworld, it's just not a lot. We've got a lot of gold, so I suppose what we could do is... no, this is a creative world where I first built the runway as a test. I also built these as a test, but I didn't like them. And we've just jumped back into this creative world to do this, because you can't... Once you've done a hardcore world... Even if you copy the hardcore world, you can't move it into a creative world. It stays hardcore. So this is just, yeah. This is just a creative world. I should have done it on a creative flat and not in RLCraft, but there you go. One, two, three, four, five. So I think that's going to work. It's a bit of a complicated ceiling. But we'll go with that. So that means we're going to have to go to the Nether probably. No, because then the world's you're stuck in spectator mode. I think. Let's give it a go. I think this is the copy that I made when I first tried to do it. Yo, there's 80 of you watching at the moment. We've only got 4 likes on the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit that like button. It really, really does go a long way to help out the channel. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Every subscription, well, really does go to help out the channel. Right, let me make sure I'm in a copy. Yeah, RLCraft testing. This was me testing it. See, so I can't do anything. I can't even turn on cheats if I remember correctly, because I thought, oh, what if I put it in cheat mode? But I can't even activate cheats. So, let's try and die, I guess. Why am I not suffocating? I will do in a second. Here we go. Alright. See, all I can do is go into spectate world now. So if we now come here, yeah, still won't let me. So you just can't do it. All you can do is go into spectator mode. Stupid, isn't it? So I can't have a test world, a creative test world, to go in and do builds. Use a force creative add-on. Is there one? You should have clicked edit world. Oh, was there an ability? I didn't even... Okay, hold on. No, don't delete that. Hold on. Let me delete this test one then, and we'll redo a new one. Alright. That's the one we just went in. This is my hardcore world. So we'll come in here and we'll duplicate world, right? Have I been stupid this whole time? Alright, so this is the creative test, right? Also, we are one away from 230 subs. That's amazing, actually. So if anyone out there does want to be the 230th, now's the time to hit that subscribe button. We also have a Discord. If you want to join our Discord, you can go to discords.mradamski.gg and that will invite you onto the Discord server. We also have a realm. It's free to play on. Once you're in the Discord server, all you need to do is go to the realm channel and the code is there to join the realm. It is running RLCraft. All I ask is when you first join the realm, please make sure you hit the normal difficulty, not hard, because you'll change it for everybody. Right, so this is the new... I'm so scared. This is... Right, we have done the tests, so we need to die. What's the quickest way to die? I don't take full damage. We need a boss to kill me. Let's go in here and the spawners can kill me. Hello? it's exit world and spectate world. Those are the only options I've got. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll have a look at the Force Creative add-on at some point. I'm not going to worry about it now, because we've got a plan now, right? So now I've got to go to the Nether. Right, let me delete this. And let's make sure this is the right one. This is run 174. Do not delete and could you imagine? Ah! Force OP. Okay. Well, it's worth a try. It would have been useful if I could have got it, but there you go. We'll try that. I'll try that offline and see if I can't get it to work. Because, like I say, if I could get creative add-ons for doing this build and stuff, it would be very useful rather than trying to figure it all out on stream and in survival. Right, so this now brings up many questions. I do have some blackstone. Like I say, you can get... Is it only cracked blackstone? Is that all it is? You can get that from the... some of the dungeons, I think. Right, but we're going to do it. Let's go to the Nether. Let's think about this a second. Let's pop away all of you. Right, let's just pop all of that in there. Right. Let's put on our night vision so you can all see properly. Is there anything in... Is there anything in here? We're going to want heat resistance. Out of interest, what do you reckon happens if you put down a warp stone in the Nether? I'm wondering whether to test that out. We're probably going to want... Let me think. What are we going to want in there? You teleport back to your base. That's annoying. It would be cool if you could put teleports in the... teleport straight to the Nether rather than having to use the Nether portal. Where's my food? I've got food. There it is. Okay, let's head home. How much? I've only got 4 obsidian, so we're going to need to go get a load of obsidian. We're going to want all my gold. And I guess let's start cooking up. Where do I want the nether portal to be to start with, actually? Thinking about it. Let's just leave all of that here for now. We'll do that later. That gives us quite a lot. Actually, we're going to need a lot, aren't we? Right, let's head back. Right, let's take the dragon and go find another portal. I think we've got one quite close by. That's golden apples. Huh. Hold up. I mean, it's not going to be anywhere near enough, is it? I was just thinking how many of these we've found, but they all look like slabs anyway. Yeah, they are. We're just looking for a ruined portal to nick the rest of the obsidian from. And I thought there was one close by, but apparently I was wrong. There's the pillager outpost. Seriously, when did these come so far and few between? They usually dime a dozen, right? Oh, there's one. I'm sure there's one right next to our base. But this will do. Right, that'll do. Let's head home. Copper Dungeon does have lava, you're right. we are heading this way. Dragons would go through a portal instantly, wouldn't they? Because I did have the idea of making the entrance of my base into a giant portal, because it would look like a force field or something. But if I was to fly through on the dragon would just instantly go through the nether, right? Right, now we're going this way. No, exactly. I don't want to do it. I don't want it. But if it didn't go through instantly and it took like a few seconds, then I could fly through without it going through. Does that make sense? I know what you mean. And there's the blimmin' one that I thought we had. Wait, where's... It's over here. I knew there was one next to the base. You can test it. Yeah. Maybe we'll make a copy and try it. I'm pretty sure it will. It'd be like if you ever like done ghasts or anything like that. They instantly, as soon as they touch the portal, they go through it. Right, you stay there. Now, if I'm going to do this, I think what we'll do... is make a temporary portal. Right? You can always break it later. 1, 2. Actually, I already did that. Right, that'll do. Right, before we do this, I'm going to go and get another coffee and quickly feed the dog. So I will be back in a few minutes. Right, we're back. Let me get my headphones on. And flip the screen. Okay. Let's eat and rehydrate. Rehydration's going to be fun in the nether. Okay. I don't have an empty shulker, do I? Do I have more shulkers at home? Wait. Do I have one in my bag? I don't. Do I need... Actually, we've got a bag. We're fine. We're fine. Stop over preparing. Let's go. Now this... The problem we're going to have also with this is the quickest way to get blackstone is going to be by bartering. Oh, hell no. I've got no gold on, have I? Actually, this is perfect, isn't it? Right, here they come. Ow! Seriously, you don't care about the gold? Are you not a... That's actually probably stupid because it despawns so quickly in this game, doesn't it? Let's also switch out... Oh, we could... I forgot about the ghasts. Heat resistance. Let's get my other sword. Let's just... Let's just do that. Once they've run out, which I think they have, that all we... 34 blackstone from that. That's not bad. Right, we need more people really as well. Let's just kill you and kill you. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Come on. Seriously, get down there. There we go. Let's get rid of that for starters. Let's see if we can find anybody else. Where is everybody? Usually there are loads of them. Okay, I guess we'll just stand and just use these three, seeing that's all we've got. Oh, there's another one. There's two. Alright, that'll do for starters. Let's drop the backpack. Where did my backpack go? Oh, I hate this game sometimes. Alright, let's clear out. We don't need speed. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. Or those. Right. Potions. We don't want all the water and the potions. Swift speed 3, that's good. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. If I break that, they still can't get out, can they? And then I can just chuck the gold here rather than keep on getting up, right? That came back to me rather than them, didn't it? So really, because we're going to need a lot of blackstone, aren't we? We're going to need to create a farm for this, aren't we? That does it all automatically. Because this is getting annoying with picking up all the gold. But I'm scared the gold's going to despawn. As RLCraft, everything seems to despawn within about a minute. Bum-ba-dum-bum, bum-ba-dum. Man, there's 105 of you watching at the moment. We've only had 4 likes on the stream. So if you are enjoying it, please make sure you hit that like button. It really goes a long way to help out the channel. And also, if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We're on 229 subs at the moment, so if you want to be the 230th, it'd be amazing if you could just hit that subscribe button for me right now. We'd really appreciate it. You probably will have to make a farm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. not doing that today, but we will do tomorrow. And also, I'm going to have to redo my Guardian farm to make that a lot more effective. The Guardian farm I've got now is just too slow. And also, I don't like the idea too much of AFKing, so let's stick that down. Hold on 1 second. Oh, sorry, my dog creating a nuisance. Right. How are we doing? We need to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more blackstone. Might be mining as well. Because then we're going to need a gold farm, aren't we? Or we're going to have to go and mine gold in the overworld. At least we're getting a lot of quartz as well. Don't want. Right. Put all of that in there. And give you more gold. Also, everyone, don't forget this Sunday we've got the first episode of this Hardcore World series coming out. It was be a 17-minute episode. So if you want to watch that, please do. It will be out this Sunday. I will set up a premiere for it later tomorrow and also release a short about it as well. So keep an eye out for all of that if you're interested. You can see how we did, considering this is our 174th attempt at a Hardcore World in RLCraft. And now I'm dehydrated, which was always going to be the problem, wasn't it? Right, is that everything? Let's go. Right, we'll be back. I suppose that's something they would need to also do, won't they? They need to come out with a trinket that stops you from getting dehydrated for when you're in the nether. If they're going to do a nether update. The more I think about it, the more unlikely I think it is that they're going to do a nether update. Alright, let's just stick all of this in here for now. Let's sleep. And let's take all of this out. Uh-oh. That's the last thing I needed. So we need that. That can go in there. We're going to need to switch over to... Well, we're going to need to get back to the nether. We're going to freeze to death otherwise without switching trinkets. Dum 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 dum. Be able to go to the end soon as well. So that's good. Right, let's take you. And let's go back. And we'll do some more. Get the last few. Use up the rest of the gold for now. And then we'll... this is RLCraft Bedrock. It's similar to the RLCraft that came out on Java many years ago. Well, I say similar, it's based on it, but it is done by different people. It's a lot easier than the Java version, I'm not going to lie to that, but it's still very good fun. And also, the best thing about it, I think, is that the mobs and dungeons that they've added look really good. The design work I think they've done on these has been fantastic. Yeah, if you want to, you can try it on our realm. We are running a free realm at the moment for anybody that wants to join. All you need to do is join our Discord first by going to discord.mradamski.gg, and from there you can go to the realm channel and get the code to join the realm. It is running RLCraft, so therefore you don't have to buy it, and it's free to play. All I ask is when you first join the realm, make sure you keep the you set the difficulty to normal and not hard, because it will change it for the whole realm for everybody. Also, the only other thing I ask is that you're subscribed before you obviously do join the realm. But if you want to give it a go there, that's a good way of testing it out. I think it's great fun. I've had a really good time playing it ever since it's come out. Like I say, this is the 174th hardcore run that I've done to get this far, so... Did I get hit somehow? Yes. Oh, that's because you're up there, look. Try and nudge you in. Ow, is that another one shooting me from somewhere? Yep. They're all coming now. Right, we need to drop the old backpack. And we can start putting some of this in here. Or keep another one. I don't know why we'll ever need more than one, but alright. Let's break you up. Coming to the end of the gold. 230 subscribers, thank you ever so much. It really does go a long way to help the channel. We're trying to build up to the 500 mark really now. We're nearly at the 250 mark. Oh wait, that's is that all the gold? That's it. So yeah, we'll take that and that. Let's get rid of everything else before you come over and kill me. Alright, pick you up. Alright, that's it. That's all my gold. So we're going to have to go and get a lot more gold before we do a farm. Or I'm going to have to go mining. Right, let's put everything away in here. So, and we can see how much blackstone we've actually got. Right, the next thing we're going to need is lanterns. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just over 6 stacks. Do we think that's going to be enough? Do we have any lanterns left? We've got 11. So, shall we get the first one in? We're going to have to go and... Oh. So we'll get the first few in and we can see what it's going to look like, I suppose. Although we're still not also decided on the wall yet, what we're going to be doing up on the walls, but... we need to switch trinkets. We're also going to need to go and get more tough, not tough, deep slate, I think. Okay, so... Go away! To start with, I can't remember what we did. We need that, right? We also need that, right? And then we need deep slate. Which I think I put some up here. Cobbled deep slate. In fact, have we not got tiled deep slate somewhere already? Not stairs, I don't think, which is what we're using, isn't it? So now we're going to do the tiled stairs. Right? That's what we said, I think. So now the question is, also, is this going to be... I hope this is. I've got a feeling it's not. We really need to start this in the middle. We need to start this over here and then work our way across. Don't we? I need scaffolding. We need to start in the middle and work our way out. And this might also then change where the walls are and where the dragons are and all that sort of thing. So, wood. Do we not have scaffolding? We have one piece of scaffolding. Do we have much bamboo? We have some bamboo. We're going to need a bamboo farm. I've seen videos on different dupe glitches. I don't know which one is the one that is active at the moment, but it's not something I probably would do. Personally, it's not something I'm very keen on. Because otherwise I might as well just be creative. Right, well, we've got some scaffolding, which should do us enough for now. So this is where we are starting. Right, so middle is there. So if middle is there, I think we're doing this. I could be wrong. One, two, three. One, two, three. Right? Then we do... One, two, three, one, two, three. And then we do... I just got rid of all my scaffolding. Alright, let's take off night vision so we can see it properly, because night vision screws with the look of it. So that's kind of the ceiling that we're going to go with, right? Let's get rid of Mr. Goat that's obviously coming to kill me. So now I need to go and do more scaffolding. Right, let's... Dirt. Where have I got some dirt? Hold on, actually, we can bone meal this, can't we? Am I right in thinking that? On Bedrock, you can bone meal Bedrock, can't you? Which means... we should be able to make a really simple farm. Actually. Right, where's my... I've got so much stuff. I can't wait to get my storage system set up over here. I don't know how many times I've been saying that. But I want my storage system. Do we have... Right, let's head home. Let's take chests. Let's get rid of the wool, because I don't need that. Let's put food away. Let's put... wait, where are you? You're down there. In there. Bum bum. So we could then do bone meal. We're going to need bones. Oh, we have still got... I think we're also going to need... Is it a dispenser? That's a dropper. So to make a dispenser, we need... yes, we need 3 of those. We're going to need a redstone, if I remember correctly. And we're going to need some sticks. So we make a bow. Seriously? It doesn't come up when you type in bow. And then we can do a dispenser. What else do I need? Mud or sand? Mud. I think we've got mud. I think that's pretty much all I need right this second. Well, I'm going to need glass. Have we got sand? No, I don't have any sand. We'll see if we've got any back here. One piece of sand. Let's use some building blocks. This will not be permanent. We already had dispensers. Yay me. We're going to need redstone. Going to need a piston and an observer, aren't I? I've got... how do I make an observer again? Like that. And we're going to need a piston, which means I need wood probably. Yep, and iron. One of these has wood in it, I think. And mud. Did I find mud? We can always make mud though with a bottle of water, couldn't we? I threw out all the bottle of waters that I got. I'm dehydrated. I thought I had some mud. I thought I got some. But apparently I didn't. What other Will it grow on sand? Bamboo will, I think, won't it? No, sand's still not I need something that's not a full block. That's got to be mud. We don't have glass bottles here, but we do back at home. Right, well, anyway, let's... Where do I want to do this? I guess we'll do it over this side. So we're going to put down... we'll do it this way. Chest. Then I need mud. Then we need 1, 2, some mud will be there. But then we do 1, 2. I think the piston goes... piston. If I remember correctly, that goes there. No, wait, this is all wrong. I'm thinking of a different thing altogether, aren't I? Because we want to use dispensers. So in that case, we still do the same thing, actually. So we still do that into there. If that goes, then we're going to have, let's just pretend that's mud for a second. So the bamboo's going to be there, which means the dispenser needs to be there, which means you go there, right? And then I've just got to figure out how to power it all. That's going to need a clock. I'm going to have to look something up. I can't remember how to do this. Right. Right, I need 2 observers to make the clock. I need to eat as well before I pass out. My dog is going nuts downstairs. I might have to go down and sort her out in a second. Right, what am I doing? We want an observer. So that's 2 observers, and we want them to be facing... I think I want one going... that way. Nope. One going that way. And that way, right? So that's it. Is there a way of turning it off? I suppose we can just do that for now. So now I need, well, we don't even need, this is only temporary, so I don't even need glass. We can come up like that. Wait. One. That needs to be mud. Right, so now we need the mud. So we need to go home, get a bottle of water and some mud. Oh! All this just to get some bamboo, although I've got enough, but we're going to need a lot of scaffolding, so this will make sense. Up here? Yep. Let's get rid of the bottle. And we go back to the base. Right, then we do bamboo. We need mud. So mud, bamboo. I think that's all I need to do. Then we need to fill that up with bone meal. Right, that will do, right? Do I need to do this because it's randomized or whatever? Perfect. Right, we'll leave that going. While that's going, we'll come over here. Stop doing that, Adam. Use... It's this stupid mod. Right, I need axe, because then it will work properly. Right, and we also don't need it that high. So let's now do that. Right, so we're doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. I've done this wrong already, haven't I? Because we're lifting the ceiling up as well. We're going higher. So I need to tear that down already. Because we're going an extra 2, 3. Okay. Right, that should be enough scaffolding for now. Let's tear this all down. Oh, stop doing that, Adam! Right, so this is all in the wrong place. Correct design, but wrong place. It needs to go higher. Because we are going up. So So that is the middle. That's the level of the current ceiling. Which means that the new ceiling is going to be... nine, 10, 11. At that height, I think. Well, we'll try it and see what we think of it. Nope, that doesn't go there. It goes even higher. Because now we're going to do that, right? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Once we get it right, it will be fine. Why does that look so... So that's all in the wrong place. I think it's the right height-ish. Yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of work up above the mounting on the snow. So... Okay. Are we happy that this is the middle? I think we are. So if this is the middle, current is there. So 1, 2. I'm so confused right now. Is it supposed to be like that? And then that? No. Yo! Welcome, welcome. I think this will do. I don't think I want to go any higher than this. Let's just put that out there. Do that. I think you go there, and No, you go. Meh. It's that. That's wrong. Right, that's it, right? I think this is probably out of bone meal now, is it? Yeah. Let's just put some of the junk away that I've got. Right, now, do I have any more? It'll be up here if I do. I do have some, so... we are going to be... taking out all this level. We're going to have to make a lot more snow. That's fine. We just come across like this. Let's also just bring that down here for a second. I don't know if this is what we're going to use here, but let's just have a look and see what it looks like. We're going to need a lot more. No, we're going to want bricks. My inventory's too full up. Snow. Bosh. Bosh. Right, let's just stick you all in there at the moment because I haven't got a clue what else to do with you until I get my proper storage system. Let's just stick you in there as well. Right. So I think brick is going to be what I'm... Well, I don't know. I still don't know what I'm doing with the rest of this, actually. But it probably is going to be some variant on brick. Actually saying that, hold on. Yes, that is right. Let's get... should have some more deep slate. Or do we need to go mining for more deep slate? We probably need to go mining for more deep slate. Let's be realistic. This is normal deep slate. We need cobble. Okay. Well, it gives a idea of what it's going to look like. We're going to need to take out more. Right, so we do. How much room have I got left? Not much. Okay. One. Oh! We're going to need all this snow to fix the top of the mountain. I hate scaffolding. Ah! I really hate scaffolding. Anyway, we're doing 1, 2, 3. So that should be. Now we need to take that, and that out. That's going there. That's going there. 1, 2, 3. Next, we need to dig more snow out. And now we do 1, 2, 3. Hold on, this isn't right. What have I done wrong here? Now that's right. Right, so that's roughly the height that the ceiling's going to be. Is that too high? That might be too high. Maybe I need to bring it down by 1. Let me have a proper look. Actually, we could probably bring it down so it's just above that. That's too high. So if we bring it down to actually where the... Bring it down by 2. So where the first lot of... So it's just above the door entrance. I think that's going to do it. Right? And in that case... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Right, what's the time? It is 5 o'clock, so I have now been... It's come up to the 3-hour mark. It's been a short one today because I had other stuff to do. But I'm afraid that is where we're going to be finishing off today. We've got a plan. So tomorrow we will come back and we will start... That is in the centre, good. we will bring this down and start building the roof, ceiling, and taking it all the way back, which means we're going to need a guardian, fix the guardian farm, and we're probably going to need some sort of trading farm, or I've got to do a lot of mining in the nether, which might be more entertaining than watching me stand there while gold, although I need gold. We're out of gold, so it will have to be mining in the nether. Yeah, that's too high, definitely, so we'll bring it down by 2. Okay, so that's the plan for tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. It should be back to roughly my normal sort of time. And we stream through till now. It's usually a 4 or 5 hour stream, not a 3 hour stream. But anyway, thank you ever so much for everybody that has stopped by to watch. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button for me, it'd be mostly appreciated. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. The more subscribers that we get, the better the channel does. If you want to join our Discord, we have a community Discord. All you need to do is go to discord.mradamski.gg. That will give you the invite onto the Discord server. And once you're on the Discord server, we do have a realm you can join. If you go to the realm channel, there is a code there for you to be able to join the realm. It is running RLCraft and it is free to play. Everyone is welcome to join it. All we ask is when you first join, make sure you hit the normal difficulty, not the hard difficulty. Otherwise, you'll change it for everybody on the realm. Also, just please make sure you are subscribed to me before joining. That's the only other thing I do ask. As a reminder, on Sunday, we do have the first episode of this hardcore run coming out as a mini-series. That should be hitting... It should be around this time Sunday, maybe in an hour's time on Sunday it'll be coming out. So look out for that. And if you can all watch it for me and give it a like, I'd be most appreciated. Because obviously that's the first real edited video that I've had done. I've paid for this to be done. It's not been cheap. And the next one is being done as we speak. So it'll be every Sunday from an hour from now on a Sunday that they will come out. Other than that, thank you again for all stopping by and watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Take care, and goodbye.